Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Alicia Dreaming, and today we're doing a review on Ms. Marvel, which debuted last week on Wednesday, I believe. And I know this is kind of late, but I had no time to film. Okay, so this is not spoiler free. Please be aware that there are spoilers. I'm going to talk about some differences between the comic books and the show. So first of all, the biggest difference is that she's no longer Kamala Khan is no longer an Inhuman. She gets her powers from these negabands. And there's a very interesting video that I watched about for all the Easter eggs and the breakdown and stuff, because I had a suspicion that they were alien tech, but I wasn't sure like what kind of power she would have. And then the video that I watched, I'm pretty sure it's Emergency Awesome, he was talking about how her powers look very similar to Monica Rambeau's. And if you haven't watched WandaVision, please go watch it now. It's very cool. I personally don't like Wanda, how she's been whitewashed and stuff, but like Monica Rambeau and Darcy and what's that one character that's the FBI agent? I forgot his name right now because I'm blanking, but they were adorable and I thought they were really great, and they totally made the show, because basically Wanda's a villain in this. So yeah, she's hard to root for. But anyways, so Monica Rambeau actually gets her powers from Wanda, and I don't like that change from the comic books, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess we could get it rewritten if they decide to do like a multiverse thing where she gets her powers from something else in another verse. So that would be interesting. I'm still holding out some hope for that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Captain Marvel, the Marvels. I think that's what it's called, Captain Marvel 2. And okay, so Kamala Khan is no longer an Inhuman. She gets her powers from these negabands, and it strongly suggested that she her grandmother also had these powers with the negabands. And like, they're interesting because they get their power from light, and I assume electricity, but I could be wrong. And she like literally shows off her first powers at an Avenger Con, which is basically Comic Con but just for Avengers. And they kind of keep the similarity. They kind of keep the similarity of how when Kamala first became an Inhuman, when she was in Terrigen Mist, she came out looking like Ms. Marvel. And so in order to kind of like parallel that, they had Kamala Khan dress up in cosplay of Mrs. Captain Marvel. So I thought that was interesting. I thought that was really cute that they kept that. I do have to say, I feel like there's a lot of problems with the casting. I'm not saying that Iman Vellani is not good. She's great in the role. I think she's very relatable. She's very cute. But like in the comic books, Kamala Khan is noticeably brown. Somebody who would not pass the paper bag test. Like, she's darker than a paper bag. And I'm working on a video about the trend that Marvel has had, not just recently, but even going back to the non-MCU with the Fox Mutants movies, where they keep light washing characters of color, and especially black characters. And now I know that Kamala Khan is supposed to be Pakistani, not black, but she was noticeably brown in the comic books, and it's frustrating. But I'm not gonna talk about it too much here because I have another video planned for that. It's gonna be on Fans of Color, the Fans of Color channel. But also too, I really loved how one of the memes was that that I saw was like Disney should have put a spoiler, a trigger warning for immigrant parents, and it was so on target because like I am Latina, but my immigrant parents were also very strict with me. They didn't want me going to do stuff. They thought like I was being a dreamer, and like when I wanted to do extra curricular activities with my school friends, and like they wanted me to focus on school and being religious and stuff. And it's not, there's nothing bad with being religious. It's just that when you're a teenager, you don't want to be religious. You want to have fun, and you want to, and it's really cute because Kamala Khan and in the show, she has a YouTube channel, and like I'm pretty sure it is Emergency Awesome. He breaks down like the titles of the YouTube videos that she posted, and like honestly, I would love to get more like content from her videos. I know it's like a lot to ask for, but like some people were saying, where's Ant-Man's podcast? Like, and then how does Kamala know that Thor is a gamer? Like, how did that happen? Because he is a gamer, and we could see that in Avengers 4. But yeah, so that there's a lot of Easter eggs, and I think you should definitely watch that video. I'm gonna link it in the description. I also want to talk about how it looks like a comic book. You know, there's a lot of art that goes into it, and her like when she's daydreaming and stuff, and there's like a lot of little drawings and stuff, and like little special effects, but like it looks like a comic book. It's very cute. I love it a lot. I have seen not just some hate, I've seen quite a bit of hate about Kamala Khan. So that's why I don't want to talk too much about the colorism issue, because of the light washing in this video. This video is going to be focused on how great it was. I would say it's one of the best pilot episodes of any show, not just Disney Plus show, that I've seen, because it establishes the origin pretty solidly, and like just it's a whole lived in world, you know, like she's got the immigrant parents, the strong religious family. She's got the best friend that I'm pretty sure they're gonna make them Endgame. I didn't read all of the Kamala Khan comic books, Ms. Marvel comic books, but I'm pretty sure they are gonna make Bruno and Kamala Endgame. But they're adorable together, so I'm waiting for that. I do think that like it's interesting that the Ms. Marvels, I'm kind of hoping that they don't just drop the show after one season of Ms. Marvel. I kind of would like, honestly, like several seasons of it, like see her grow up, see her continuing adventures and stuff. And I know she's going to be in the movie, but I don't want that to mean that it's just like a limited series, and then you know, like WandaVision or The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where it's just a limited series. So I am hoping that her show continues for many years, because it looks adorable. And yeah, like some of the haters were talking about how like there's this one that my friend Shay sent me, and they were talking about, like, oh, I'm trying to remember because I don't have OBS right now, and I didn't prepare it, but they were saying it was like this Christian conservatives group, and they were talking about how like there's not going to be any more white male Christian straight heroes, and I'm like, okay. Like there's a lot of talk in just like everywhere, not just restricted to like MRAs, men's rights activists, or Gamergate types. Like there's some people that even like hate J.K. Rowling, that that don't like this era of the MCU, the fourth phase. And it's frustrating because this fourth phase of the MCU has seen a lot of diversity, a lot of women of color, a lot of gay rep, a lot of just in general like different perspectives, because the first two phases were predominantly white men. I mean, Black Widow didn't get her movie until phase 4. I'm pretty sure that was phase 4. And like I honestly was getting really sick of it. I didn't want to see Age of Ultron in theaters because of Wanda's whitewashing, and I didn't want to see Ant-Man in theaters because it was just another white dude. But like a lot of people, I don't know, it's like it's so frustrating because like we're finally getting like an immigrant narrative in Ms. Marvel. We're finally getting representation, like Fastos was gay and his husband Ben, and like MCU fandoms hate people of color. Like there's a lot of lip service to we see a lot of lip service to the great representation and queer rep in Eternals, but there's also a lot of, just in general, the most guys that I've seen on YouTube and TikTok, and guys that I've followed for years, that are big comic nerds, they hate this era, and it's so frustrating because we're finally getting characters of color, women of color especially, and it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating that like a lot of people hate. Yeah, but I could ramble forever about how much hate they're getting. But I am gonna make a video on this further, because I need to show you examples of the kind of hate that I'm talking about. So I just want to get out that it's important to support the show, because even if you're getting burnt out on Marvel, it's a really cute show. I feel like it's gonna be a great setup for Captain Marvel 2, and I'm really looking forward to seeing Kamala with Monica and Carol in Captain Marvel 2. And honestly, like, yeah, let me know what you thought. All right, oh my goodness, this video is long. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.